think that today there is certainly the beginnings of a movement of nonviolence all over the world. Of course, the teachings of Gandhi in India and Vinoba Bhave today, his successor, and then the work here in our country of the Martin Luther King movement and the Cesar Chavez movement in the West Coast. They wouldn't like to have it labeled in that way, but I think that their names are so familiar to people, both in the union field, which interests me very much because I think that it's beginning to work from the bottom up instead of from the top down. It's an entirely different political point of view, and it makes for peace.
Probably one of the most famous labor movements in recent American history was during the 60s and 70s. There was a grape boycott in the United States led by Cesar Chavez. And Cesar Chavez and Dorothy Day were pretty good friends. And that was actually one of the times that they were doing a surge in the boycott and in protesting in California. Cesar Chavez asked Dorothy Day to come out, and at the time, that was in 1973, and that was the last time that Dorothy Day was arrested.
But Cesar Chavez is a Mexican, and they have successfully, for the first time, organized farm workers, not only in California and Arizona, but also in Florida. And so they're bringing to it a very, very deep thinking, and they're thinking in terms of an entirely new social order. There is this effort to become new men and to live with hope and faith in their fellow workers, and that man is able to make a different kind of surroundings.
Farm workers have terrible conditions in the United States, and there's no laws about them needing to get paid any amount. There's no health care, no vacation, and I think part of it probably has to do with racism in the United States, because most farm workers in the United States are either of Mexican descent or are Mexicans themselves, or maybe from some other country in Central America. And so I think there's a sense, even though many of them might be themselves born in the United States, it's like, well, they came here to work, so, I don't care about them that much.